Hey all, Andrew here. Welcome to the Onion Buns. It's another edition of Happy Day. You know, they say dog is man's best friend, but I'm a cat person, but I still love dogs. And nothing makes me happier than seeing animals that are happy, excited, joyful. And that's what this video is. So let's just get to it and enjoy.
Sin sentido me arrebatan tus latidos y tu voz y ya no puedo menos.
I don't know what it is, but I absolutely love seeing animals that are disabled being able to get out there and play, enjoy themselves, live their lives like they didn't have that disability. I love it. All right, as I've told some of you, I'm in Canada. So this next video, this is Canadiana all the way. You can't get a more Canadian video if you planned it. You got the beaver, you got the moose, all we need is a loon. As I said, you got the beaver, you got the moose, all we needed was a loon to complete that image. So if you haven't guessed by now, I'm really not one for human videos. You know, I like the animals. I'm not a people person for the most part. I'm a nice enough guy and everything. I'm polite, I'm friendly, but you know, you put me in the room with a human and a cat or a human and a dog, I'm going to the cat or the dog. But the one exception is I truly love watching videos where a dog or a cat or a parakeet or whatever, when their human comes home after an extended leave, usually in the military, but could be in the hospital or whatever, and they've been gone for a while and then they come home. And yeah, I love these videos, so take a look.
¿Quién es Oli? ¿Quién es Oli? Es papi, hombre, claro que te acuerdas, niña.
So yeah, if that doesn't bring a smile to your face, I don't know what will. And I've experienced that when I was living in Southern Ontario and I'd come to Edmonton to visit my brother for a week or up to 2 weeks. I'd leave my two cats, Rascal and Furball, back in Barrie. Made sure they had enough food, enough water, and as I've said in previous videos, I During the summer, I'd turn my AC on to click on at 28 to 30 degrees Celsius so that they never got the heat stroke or anything like that. And when I got home, I literally wasn't allowed to sleep for the first night I was back. They were so excited that I was home. Their human was home. They were all over me. There was no sleeping. There was no leaving me alone. It was just climbing all over me, headbutts and meowing and play and and it just went on for the entire night that I got home, and I'd pass out sometime in the morning from exhaustion, and animals know. They know they're humans. They know their family. They might, longer you're gone, they might take a bit to recognize it, but as soon as that memory kicks in, it's done. As long as you treated them well, they will be loyal to you forever. Alrighty, this next video, this is one of my bucket lists. Something I wish I could get to do before I pass away from this mortal coil. I think the experience of this would be life-changing. Let's just take a moment to appreciate this image. Like, that's amazing.
Enjoy your freedom, Eagle.
One more time for good measure.
Enjoy your freedom, Eagle.
Like I said, that is on my bucket list. I would love an eagle or a big prey bird like that with the huge wingspan and just letting it go back to nature. That would be amazing. So to end this week's happy day, I'm going to show you a mother's love. It doesn't matter if it's human. Well, I guess kind of does matter if it's human sometimes, but we're talking animals, so it doesn't matter if it's a dog, a cat, a cow, a deer, whatever. They go to lengths to get help for their kids. And that's how we're going to end off this week.
She just kept looking back, looking back, walking, just like she kept asking us to follow. I had to see where she was taking me. We saw her, and she darted into the woods. And then she slowly begins to approach. Oh, look at you. She was so thin. Do you need some help? Then she immediately rolled over and showed her belly. Hey. Initially, I wanted to just pick her up and get her in the car. And that's what I would have done if I had not seen that she had milk. Someone had dumped her because she couldn't have made it in the middle of nowhere right there in her state. Dogs will communicate if you're listening. And I think she rolled over and showed her belly in a way to say, I have puppies. I need you to help me. She's got milk. I'm gonna have to feed her. She's gonna have to have puppies somewhere. Hey, baby. I mean, I'm so sorry. This is all I had. All I had was an old bucket of treats, but I had to get something in her. And then she started walking down this gravel road once she had some food in her. Can you show me where your baby's at? I could tell the storm was coming in, the weather was changing, and then she started going through the woods, and that's where I was following her, and I was thinking, okay, her babies are going to be down there hidden away from the road. But she got down to the water, and she was drinking. And then she came back to the road and started walking. As I was following her, there were a few times that I thought, I don't know if she's leading me back to puppies or what. But I knew that I couldn't leave her. Mama, a storm was coming. There was milk. Sweetheart. Yeah. I kept walking. She kept looking back at me, and she kept looking back at the truck. And she wanted to see that we were following her. She knew that she could trust us. You can trust me. And once it got to about a mile, she was walking with such purpose. I don't know. I couldn't stop following. had to see where she was taking me. And then when she started really speeding up, that's when I was feeling like, this is good. Something is about to happen. She just took off running. And so I took off running as well. And then she turned right over. And as you can see, the puppies were just a few feet off this private road, right there in the ditch that was about to fill up with water. Oh my gosh. It's been washed away. Okay. We didn't seem concerned at all when we were picking up the babies. Her eyes were closed. You know, they were only about 7 weeks old. Put them in a box, got right in the car. She's sitting in the back of the truck beside her baby for a box. And she was just immediately sighing, just a sigh of relief. We moved some things around in an office, got the puppies in there, put her in there, and then she was just falling asleep. And they were nursing on her. And you could hear the rain in the background. It was just a really miraculous, moving moment. They're doing great. They're 9 puppies, 5 boys and 4 girls. You're so pretty. She's doing great. She's filled out. You no longer see her ribs. She's a puppy. I don't think that she's more than, she might be a year. She's very happy. The puppies are about 5 weeks, so they'll be ready to come at the end of this year. With her and her family, there's already a line of people wanting to adopt.
As I said, mother's love, it knows no limits. And those eyes, oh my God, those eyes, just stunning. So anyway, that's all I have for you this week. If you like the video, please leave a like, a subscribe, and a share. I'm trying to grow my channel, and a like, a subscribe, and a share does me wonders. And I do appreciate the people that do like, subscribe, and share. Don't ever think I don't. I do. If you dislike the video, leave a dislike. Always feel free to leave a comment. Don't worry, I don't swing my cane too strongly anymore if I dislike your comment. And as always, pew, 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 and shit. Thanks for watching. Bye.